Hello and welcome to the class. Today the subject which we people are going to discuss is financial markets and services, and the topic is e-banking. We people will talk about the different facilities provided by the banks on the e mode. What is e-banking? E-banking means electronic banking. E stands for the electronic banking. When you are not going to the bank, when you are not supposed to cut any check, when you are not supposed to withdraw the cash, but you are making all the payments, you are doing all the transaction on e mode. That is the facility provided by the banks. E-banking is the process of delivery of banking service through the electronic channel. The money is always in the circulation only. You are not withdrawing any money, you are not withdrawing the money to pay anybody, to make any payment to for your any kind of expenses, but these are the electronic modes by which you are using this facility which is being provided by the banks. The Information Act 2000 provides the legal recognition to the electronic transaction, and it comes in 1920s from USA and UK. Earlier it was in USA and UK in 1920, but afterwards it comes to the India also, and we all are taking the facilities for e-banking. In 1990s, e-banking has become a popular tool for the banking, and everybody whenever opening the account asking for the different facilities, whether they are providing net banking, whether they are providing e mode of the banking. After opening up the Indian economy in year 1991, many foreign banks enter into the Indian economy. They bring new technology. Just because new banks, foreign banks enter into the economy, Indian economy, the economy actually got the chance for the new technology, for new modes for the payment. And there are most of the banks which present who offer internet banking, such as SBI, PNB, Union Bank, Bank of Baroda. There are number of banks nowadays, private as well as the public banks, which are offering this facility to the customer. Reserve Bank of India has also established National Payment Corporation of India, NPCI. What is NPCI? They are looking actually they are taking care of all the online transactions, and this is the mode by which we people are doing the transaction to the overseas retail payment system RPS in India, which began operating from 2009. Now we will talk about the different facilities which is bank providing us on e mode. First one is the debit card, second is credit card, smart card, automated teller machine, we also known it as the ATM, net banking, mobile banking and Bheem application. These are the different names, different facilities, different services which we are using on the electronic mode. So, one by one we will study each and every facilities or services which is being provided by the bank. Debit card. See, whenever you open a saving account and you with the this account you are getting some facilities, means they are giving you a checkbook, they are giving you a card, that is plastic card. This plastic card you can use to withdraw the money. This plastic card known as the debit card. This card is laminated plastic card issued by the bank. It allow the card holder to use this card for the withdrawal of money up to the available balance. Whatever balance you are carrying in your account, you can withdraw only that much amount, but if it is exceeding beyond the limit, you have a particular boundation for the daily basis that you can withdraw this much money through the ATM. Card also used to purchase the goods and the services on the domestic and international fund transfer from person to person. What they are doing, you can make a payment by swiping your card with any mall, with any shop, with any who is carrying this facility for the electronic payment. So, by this card you can purchase the goods, you can purchase the services, and you can make the payments electronically. In recent few years, use of debit card for mobile recharge, for bill payment, for payment at online stores has been increased to getting the cashback offers and discounts. See, you might knowing about the different online shopping things that you, when you are doing the shopping, they ask you to use the card or cash on delivery. When you are using a particular card, or maybe you are choosing the net banking, they automatically redirect the site to the bank website, and by this bank website you can do the net banking and you can make the payment. But when you are using the debit card, simply what you are doing, you are choosing the card, you are choosing the name of the card holder and name of the card, type of card, and what you are doing, you are making a payment, and then OTP is coming to your mobile number, and which you have mentioned in the accounts, with the accounts. After the OTP, when you are entering that OTP, then only you can make the payment. Why this OTP is being generated? Just because of the safety of your account, to know, to make it sure that you are the only person who are using this debit card. That's why they are sending the OTP, that is one time password, at your maybe mail ID, whatever you have mentioned, or maybe your on your mobile number which you have mentioned. These debit cards, actually these are the ATM card, rupee card or Visa card. These are the types of card which are being used, which is being provided by the different banks, and by these bank you can choose to pay online or through the card. Now we are coming to the credit card. These are also same as the debit card, but there is a difference. In the debit card you having your own money, but in the credit card you are borrowing this money from the bank. Means what? Then when it is debit card, that is coming with the saving account, opening with the saving account. But when we are talking about the credit card, these banks do not have any saving account. They are opening a credit account on the name of the person who are taking this facility. These all are the banks only. Banks is also the saving account facility, debit card facility, and bank is also providing this facility of credit card. But the difference is this: in debit card you have your own money which you have deposited earlier, and you can withdraw that money which is in the account only. There is a limitation, means if you having 10,000 rupees in your account, you can withdraw, you can make the payment within this amount only, not exceeding this debt. But in the credit card, what is the facility? That credit card you can make any payment, you can take any, this is a type of actually loan which bank is giving you and having a limit. Maybe you, as you are not carrying any cash in that, because you have not deposited any money with the credit card, they are giving you credit, bank is giving you credit, and you can utilize it with the maximum limit, and afterwards they can, individual are supposed to pay it back to the bank within the time duration which is being mentioned by the bank. It is also a laminated plastic card which is issued by bank or NBFC. NBFC is what? Non-banking financial companies. This card issued by bank that can use to buy the product and services on credit. Whenever you do not carrying cash, you can purchase the things on the credit. Bank charge interest on the credit card, and credit card are primarily used for the short term financing. When you are looking for the long term financing, you can take the loans, but when you are looking for the short term financing, means for the one month, for 20 days, for 50 days, you can take the facility of these credit card. These credit card providing you the short term funds. Almost every stores allow the payment of the goods and services through the credit card. Credit card is convenient substitute for the cash and check. See, now your wallet is very light, just because you are carrying number of cards with you. You are carrying debit card, you are carrying credit cards also. So whenever you are going anywhere and you are not carrying cash, simply you are taking your card and swiping it out. By swiping, that time your money will be, the amount will be transferred to that payment store where you are making the payment. It will be transferred to that company, that will be transferred to that store's account, so that your cash transaction are not there. To minimize your cash transactions, you can use this card. credit card have become another major revenue earning stream for the banks, as they charge a higher interest rate on the short term credit provided by this facility. Why bank is offering this much service? This I told you that deposit is the only way of income or way of earning for the banks, but nowadays what is happening, bank is providing number of facility to generate more and revenue, to create more and more credit. That is why they are coming with the credit card facility. By this credit card facility, you are not supposed to carry any cash with you. What you are simply doing, you are just asking for the payment which can be done in the credit form, and the bank is providing you this facility that you are not supposed to carry the cash with you and you are using the credit card. By this credit card, this plastic laminated card which look like the ATM card or debit card, you can simply make the payments to the different parties and you can purchase on the credit form. And nowadays, why it is becoming more revenue generating instrument for the bank? Because bank is looking more and more option. When bank is providing you short term credit, and when you are taking the credit card facility from any bank, that time what happening, that you are liable to pay it back, and that time bank will charge a particular amount on that, because they have given you this facility to use this credit. Moving further, there are some smart cards also. What is this smart card? These are known as the integrated circuit card, ICC. Is a plastic card about the size of debit or credit card, similar to the debit card and the credit card. It is enabled with the microchip that can be loaded with the data. The data is being there, your data is there, and whenever you are using it, they are using your data. The microchip is there. It is used for the electronic cash payment. They can be used for the payment for many public transportation services like metro cards and all, and they have this benefit. When a person goes to acquire health care facility, they can be used to an identification proof in the many countries around the world, and it can be periodically refreshed for the additional use. See, whenever you are visiting through the metro, you having metro card, whenever you are taking any health facility, they are giving you a card. By showing your card, they will take all the information from your card, they will verify it that you are the person who has been coming here and who is the written in the card itself. They cross check all the information, then only they will proceed for the thing. So these are the smart cards, look similarly like the ATM cards, like debit cards and the credit cards, having the same plastic laminated card, and they are being used for the different facilities. Now, automated teller machine. Why this automated teller machine, ATM machine is required? ATM is required because you are carrying nowadays you are carrying debit card. Bank is providing you this facility that you are not supposed to all the time whenever you need money to come to the branch of the bank, because this increase in the queue in the bank. Whenever you have urgent work or any serious matter or any kind of fraud kind of thing, then only you are visiting to the bank branch. But when you are just simply you want to withdraw the money, and when you are looking for making any kind of payment, then what simply you are doing, you are using your debit card or credit card or smart card. So where these debit cards is being used, when you need to pay online or when you are making the payment through the this debit card, you are simply swiping it out. But when you need cash in your hand, that time you are visiting to the ATM, and where what you are doing, you are withdrawing this money from your account. When you insert this card into the machine, they will ask you that what you want. You are supposed to choose a language, English or Hindi or whatever it is, whatever location is there. According to the location, they are putting the language options. When you choose the language, afterwards they redirect this thing to your cash withdrawal facility or inquiry facility. They are providing you different options, that what kind of facility you want to avail from this ATM. Maybe you are looking for the withdrawal, maybe you are looking for the mini statement, maybe you want to check your account only. So maybe you are looking for to change your password. By this medium you can change the password, PIN number, By this medium you can withdraw the money, you can take the mini statement, you can check the balance of your account. While putting all these information means once you chosen the language, you have put your option also that you want to check the balance. Afterward it will ask you for your PIN. When you enter your PIN, then only your account will be open on the screen, and then what you can do, then you can ask for the mini statement, you can ask for the withdrawal of money, you can ask for the balance inquiry, or you can change your password also. So this facility you can access anywhere, as ATMs are available with the branch also and outside the branches also. Customer can access their bank account through any bank's ATM. It is not necessary. Earlier what it was compulsion that only if you are visiting the ICICI bank, only ICICI card would be acceptable. You can withdraw the money with the ICICI card or ICICI bank card only. But nowadays what's happening, you can use any bank account card and you can go on any ATM to withdrawal of money, to make it more easy for the customer. Facilities under ATM is cash withdrawal, balance inquiry, mini statement, PIN means personal identification number change. For availing this facility, customers insert a debit plastic card which is encoded by the information on the magnetic strip and have to choose their preferred language from the options available. Customer have to enter the 4-digit PIN. What is it? Your identification number, personal identification number. While when you enter this PIN, then only you would be able to move further, because this is the matter of security. Availing any services under the ATM. PIN are confidential. Sharing of PIN among your friends and person can create a trouble. Depending upon the bank and nature of the bank account, there are different rules and limits for the transaction. It depends upon the banks, totally on the banks, that you can withdraw this much amount, you can withdraw this much amount. So whatever money you need, you can choose whatever money you are required, you can choose the options that withdrawal of money. If you want to looking for the mini statement, you can go for that, but it is always mandatory that do not share your PIN number with anybody, do not share your PIN number with your friends, with your family, because might be possible when you are sharing your family this number with your family, friends or your relatives, somebody overheard it and use it. Okay, so it is for the safety purpose, do not share your details with anybody. Now we are moving to the internet banking through the bank website. See, bank is also giving this facility. By visiting their website, you can use the different services which is being provided by the bank. Account summary, the first facility on the internet banking. What is internet banking? While you are visiting to the bank's website, and while visiting the bank's website, they are asking you that you are retail customers or what you are simply putting your ID, you are putting simply your password there. After the password, they will not directly go to your account. What they will do, they will send you a OTP, maybe your mentioned email ID, maybe mention on your maybe on your mentioned mobile number. They ask you to choose among them, maybe your email or maybe your mobile number. You can choose any option from them. After receiving the OTP, you are supposed to put this OTP on the given place, then only your account will be open. A window will be open where your all the transaction, all the details, all the services, facilities would be shown on the maybe on the bottom, maybe on the left side, or sometime on the top side of the website. By visiting this website, you can choose your options that you want to check your account, you want to have the account summary, or you want to do the transaction, NEFT want to do, RTGS you want to do, you want to make some RD, you want to open a fixed account, or what kind of facility you want to avail. The number of options are available on their website. So the first one is the account summary. When you are looking for the account summary, it is simply what you are doing, you are seeking for your account details, that where you have deposited the money, from where you have received the money, and where your money has been gone, what is the current balance in your account. Customer accounts which are using the internet banking enabled, it is very necessary. while using the net banking, that your account should be enabled with the this facility, with the net banking facility. Then only what you can do, then only you can withdraw this, then you move further for the further transaction. So it can be checked the current balance, total balance, unclear balance. Means unclear means you have paid somebody, but your where you have paid, the payment has not been yet went. So you are checking the unclear balances also. Maybe somebody has submitted depositing the amount in your account, but you have not received it. So you can get the information from this account summary. There are saving account, current facilities, overdraft facility, term deposit and the loan account. As I told you, you can check the saving account, you can check your term deposit. Term deposit means on the basis of time. Time means maybe your saving account, maybe your current account, maybe your fixed account. The loan accounts is also there. If you have taken any loan, so what you can do, you can check your EMIs status, you can check all the check information, you can also get the knowledge that how many EMIs are left. You can got all the details, because they, when you are taking any loan, they creating a separate loan account with your name, and you can redirect to that through the website. Overdraft detail, limit and drawing power of the OD account, repayment schedule for the loan account, and many may be viewed. What is the overdraft facility? Suppose a person need, for example, a person need 10 lakh rupees for making a payment, but that businessman, it is a businessman, that businessman having only 8 lakh rupees in the account. Now 2 lakh rupees are less. What he will do? He will ask to the bank, kindly provide me the overdraft facility. So overdraft means you can withdraw over your mentioned amount. You can withdraw the money which is being in your account, you can withdraw over to that amount. So what will bank do? Bank will draw a overdraft, give a overdraft facility, that is OD, and bank will 8 lakh will be deducted from your account, 8 lakh, and bank will pay 2 lakh rupees on your behalf, 2 lakh rupees, that will compile with the 10 lakh amount. Now your work is done. Means what? You want to make the payment for 10 lakh rupees, your work is not being stopped, the work is completed. Now what is the facility, what is the charges would be there for the bank? Because bank is not giving money free of cost. What will bank do? Bank will charge interest on that. Suppose after 4 days that person got the payment from somewhere, now in his account there are 5 lakh rupees, 5 lakh rupees are there in his account. When 5 lakh rupees are there and bank has paid 2 lakh rupees on your behalf, it will be deducted. Bank will take 2 lakh rupees, now the amount will be 3 lakh. 2 lakh will be taken by the bank and rest amount will be in your account and you can use it further. So this is the overdraft facility. On your behalf, bank is performing this facility and you can take the advantage. You cannot, you're not supposed to delay the payment, you're not supposed to face the problem of sufficient fund. Transaction details. What are the transaction details? You get all the details, whatever debits are there, whatever credits are there, means how many withdrawals are there, how many deposits are there. You can check all these things in the summary part. This transaction detail, view the and download the print. You can also take the PDF for this. You can take also take the facility for print out for this statement for a specified period for the selected account. Online request, what is it? User may request to issue the on checkbook, stop payment for particular checks or range of checks. User can also make changes or send request for the changes of email address, phone number. Online request, earlier it was happening when your address is being changed. When you are looking for changing your address, you are simply writing an application and visiting to the bank branch. Now what is it, what online transaction are doing? Simply you can apply online and the address would be changed. They will ask the KYC form and simply they will change all the details, means your mobile number, mail, your email ID, your address and all. What other things the bank is giving? if you want to stop the payment for any check, means maybe person is misusing your check, so you want to stop this check or series of check, you simply putting a request on the net banking, through the net banking, and the payment would be stopped. And what there, you can ask to issue the checkbook also. Earlier it was a method that you are, for every task you are supposed to visit to the bank. For issuing a check also, checkbook also, you are visiting to the bank. But now you can online apply this thing, and checkbook will be automatically come to your address, mentioned address. Fund transfer between your own account, means you are carrying two account, different account, one in maybe PNB, other one in, maybe in ICICI. You want to transfer your own amount. What you will do, you will add the beneficiary with your name itself, with the account detail, IFSC codes and all, then only user can transfer the funds, whatever limit has been mentioned. There are more functions, more facilities, like adding of account in beneficiary list. What is it? Beneficiary. Beneficiary means the person having account number, and you want to transfer this amount with that person. You want to transfer online, want to make the transfer. So, for that you are supposed to add the beneficiary first. If the amount are frequently transferred to a particular account, then facilities adding to the account for beneficiary list available. Whenever you are transferring, maybe suppose you are paying rent, you have added the number of rent, the owner of the house, and account, along with the account number you have given the details for the IFSC code, branch, your name, PAN number, and all the details you have mentioned. Afterwards, that beneficiary will be added to your account. They will ask you before adding that person, that via the message, that you are the only person who is adding this beneficiary or somebody else. If somebody else is doing this thing, then you can approach to the bank for stopping this thing. Before adding the beneficiary, they are again sending you the OTP, that is one time password, to make all the things safe. By the after adding this beneficiary, you can transfer the amount in that particular person's account after some hours. Fund transfer to the third party account. User can transfer funds from his or her account to any other third party account to the extent of funds transfer limit fixed by the bank. Banks always fix amount. They always ask you the transaction limit and the transaction number. Means transaction number, how many times you want to transfer the money with that particular account holder, with the beneficiary, and they will ask you the limit also, how much money you want to transfer. So, after fixing your limit of the transfer money, or after fixing your numbers of transaction, then only you would be able to transfer this money with the bank. Now, mobile banking. What is mobile banking? Nowadays, everybody of us is using the mobile banking. See, after this, all the net banking facilities you can do on the net, through the mobile phone also. Account summary, statement, recurring deposit summary, check status, stop payment, locate the branch and the ATMs where the branches are there nearby you, and bill payment and the recharges. All these facility you can do on your mobile phone, but for that you should have the smartphone. Now, the BHIM application is there. What is BHIM application? This is Bharat Interference for the Money. This is the application provided by the NPCI, means National Payment Corporation of India, enabled to secure fast, reliable cashless payment through the UPI. UPI is what? Unified Payment Interface. Through this application, what you can do? You can choose your preferred language, you can send or receive the request for money, you can check your balances, transaction history on the BHIM application, add beneficiary, add payment reminder, generate QR code, and the different facilities of payment and scan. There are some recent development which being made by the nowadays by the commercial banks. We all know earlier all these things were not available in the bank. For any transaction, for anything, for even a withdrawal of money, we are supposed to go to the branch. But nowadays what is happening, commercial bank is updating themselves with the technology. They are providing number of facilities to make your life easy. What is it? Nationalize of the bank. Recently banks has been merged, smaller bank has been merged into the longer banks to minimize the trouble for different peoples. Regulation of the banks by the RBI to create the more and more reliability. RBI given the regulation for each and every bank for the saving the depositors interest, liquidation and amalgamation of the bank, branch expansion, lead bank schemes, the new strategy of the bank and area development, deposit growths, change in the composition of deposit, bank staff and the productivity of profit. These are the number of recent development which is being done with the commercial bank. Commercial bank is, why the commercial bank is doing all these things? Because he just want to cope up with the situation, because they want to meet the requirement. Nowadays everybody is very smart in the transaction, everybody want to make it easy, very easy for doing the online transaction, for mobile transaction. Nobody want to visit the bank. Just because of these development, we are able to utilize all the services provided by the bank, and we are taking the advantage also. What bank is getting in return of this? Bank is also charging this particular fees for each and every facility. When you are looking for the checkbook, they are deducting a particular amount from your account automatically. When you are taking the facility of mobile messaging, they are charging a particular amount, and that will be deducted from your account itself. So nowadays bank is doing so many things to make the life easy. That is all for today's session. I hope the lecture would be beneficial for you. If you having any query, you can write me on meenu.balian@imsec.ac.in, and you can find the these PPTs, you can find this notes on LM Bhole's book or J Mukund. You can make out your notes and you can read out the slides also. I hope that lecture would be really beneficial for you. With that, I would like to say thank you.